start with just looking at Samson, his stress-free zone. Just some dry humor about him standing like this in the rain. Something funny about that, I don't know. And all these people, these traders are still here. So we've kind of got our community up and going right now. For the most part. We could actually start making a pumpkin patch. But I think what we decided, especially in season because we're getting close to Halloween. So let's go ahead. Well, not in the game. We're in summer in the game. Let's see. Where's our farmer? Which one's our farmer? There, our farmer. Have you harvest a pumpkin? And maybe start planting some pumpkins. Yeah, there we go. Pumpkins take up a lot of space, but plant crops. Whoa, no, not there. Set farm zone. Cut that. We want I think probably down here. I think we were wanting to make this our farm. We may need to kind of touch up on our space a little bit. There we go. Nice square farmland right there. I think the middle of the base is going to be mostly farmland, and we'll try to build around the perimeter, I guess. A courtyard of farm. A courtyard farm. Either way, there's a person just standing out there. I wonder what's going on out there. I think that was there someone we talked to before? Yeah, they went to... Hold on. Amber Craft. I think I talked to you before. How about joining us? Okay, they did not like that. Hold on, let's trade some supplies. How about that? Okay, they don't really have anything useful. What's your opinion to me? Okay, they don't care much for us, but they think we're competent, which is good. They're the leader of their group. I don't know if I should go ahead and give them some. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna. Whoop. I'm not gonna bother giving them anything. Let's run back. I think today we're gonna try to get this base worked out. I think we got a lot of it, coming around nicely. Ooh, close that. I think there's a few buildings we can retake. We got a lot of people in here, but they're not all actually our people. There's some merchants. But either way, let's go ahead and take some buildings, and maybe even destroy some buildings. Actually, actually get some buildings planted where we want them to be. Well, oh boy, that was loud in my ears. I don't know if it was loud for you guys, but I heard a zombie. Oh, he fell in the trap. Okay, there we go. And a rabbit fell in the trap. Okay, cool. So believe it or not, this may even be better than the actual rabbit trap. We actually got a rabbit in that trap. Let's see. Let's put that in here. The rabbit. I don't think we have anyone with good enough cooking to actually make it meaningful. We have someone else doing the traps, so I don't know. Should I help out? No, I'll put that down. I'll put the axes down too. He wants to be stress-free after all. He can maybe help with construction, though. Do I have 2 construction? No, I don't. I have 2 construction. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to find some buildings we don't want. Generally, the small sheds don't take up a lot of space, but they're kind of full of things I don't really care for. So I'm going to take over these larger buildings. I'm not really a fan of where that one's placed. So I think we're going to try to actually... Can we take over this building with just wood? No. Well, we need a shovel probably before we can do anything like that. We're going to take over this building here because I do kind of like where this one's placed. I think I need to take over all the buildings first anyway. Because that way people won't come over and try to just loot those buildings. Oop, I think they're asking how we're doing. What's up? Oh, they're hungry. Okay, there should be tons of food in here. Like, absolutely tons. But I'll get you food. If you really must have. Here, have a carrot. Oh, I guess not. Okay, never mind. And this, I'm not a fan of where this one's placed. So if I can demolish it, I will. Let's take all. Oh, it's got a lot of stuff in it, though. Let's empty it out. Oh, this is where we forgot to... This is the time where we forgot that we were going to... how we were doing everything. Okay. So... Scavenge, we're going to just have to put everything in, just sort everything later. Put everything in there, including his helmet and armor. Take all. I'm putting it all over in this building over here. That's a lot of corn. Take all. We're going to be fine for food for quite a while. I highly recommend taking down a community as soon as possible. A hostile looter community as soon as possible, because it just turns out so well. Oop. Trap's got this weird kind of thing to it. But I also don't recommend having buildings that close to a door. I mean, this one's kind of close to a door, but it's like at an angle. So it's not that bad. They're not blocking the actual site outside the door. There we go. It's going to be a low... Oh, it's going to be a bit of a... What do we call it? It's going to be a bit of sorting, I think we have to do. Oh, they're eating. Are they getting stuck on our pumpkin patch? Are they eating those little extra pumpkins down there? I have a feeling they are. Fortunately, when merchants come through, they kind of want to take all your stuff. If it's not like claimed, like if there's food, they'll want it, or at least food. I don't know about ammo and guns, but they'll take food. Oftentimes. And alcohol. So if you're saving something for bandages, that could be problematic. Let's go ahead and get back over here. Okay. Let's put this in here, and let's also demolish that. Oh, we need to actually... Now we need our parts again. We don't need everything. We just need the... Where is it? There we go. Toolbox. And then we can take all of the resources from it. So let's demolish this over here. Oh, we're encumbered because we got now a bunch of wood in our backpack. But this way we don't lose that wood to getting destroyed. And take over this. Okay, so we have a bunch of extra beds. We have way more than really necessary. Take all our skill books back. That book back. Take the wine just in case we need it. Take some of the matches back. I guess we can leave some of the matches. Whoa, nope. No. Okay, hold on. Shotgun. Ammo. Saves. Money. Knife. Katana. Molotovs. Our cures. Our bandages. Our helmet. The armors. We can leave the other armor for the moment. Our water. Our wine for if we need to recruit anybody. Some matches. We don't need it all. And our books. And we should be good again. Yeah, there we're going. We're doing good. I'm sure our shotgun's loaded. Yeah, it is. Okay, now we just pretty much take everything else over if we wanted to. Oh, I did not take the toolbox that we were carrying around. Toolbox. I don't know how I feel about this one sitting the way it is, but I don't mind it that bad. It's not that big a deal. Oop. Let's go ahead and do... I'm going to change to the toolbox. There we go. And take this over. Oh, repair. It's actually damaged. Oh, this may have been the one I set on fire. So let's get rid of this repaired. Oh, we already took it over. Never mind. I wasn't even paying attention. We already had taken this one over. Or we're really tired. Is that what I'm getting? Oh, yeah. We were really tired. Really hungry, too. Eat that. Eat. That should cure pretty much all our hunger. Yep. That is one good thing about pumpkins. Is very little will feed you. So if you want something that like is an emergency food source, they're very, 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 very good as long as they stay in buildings. Merchants are still around there. Kind of not. I'm kind of a little skeptical about their placement here. What's up? How about joining us? No. I think they were drinking all the alcohol we've been giving them. Here, have another one. Why not? I don't think they like the sci-fi novels, so how about joining us now? Oh, come on. Gotta buy a sci-fi novel. Can't buy that back. Oh, I think we were selling all the sci-fi novels, so never mind. I don't think they really have anything we really care for. Nothing necessary. We took all their bows, or their arrows, just for convenience sake. Now we can give these arrows to one of our archers. You're the archer? You were one of the archers. There you go. Okay, now we can kind of finish up all these bathrooms. Why not take that one over? Oh, I think our morale is kind of low. Let's go ahead and check over here. Take over. Oh, we're sleeping again. It is unfortunately going to be a little bit hard to think of how I'm going to lay everything out. We're cutting a lot of the trees down because we have the lumberjack going on. But I don't think, I don't really know how we're going to, their fitness should be going up really high. We might even end up just having anyone do a lumberjack. Take some turns being the lumberjack. Ooh, we are going way fast. Just to get their skills up, or their fitness up. Their fitness should be higher up. It's 2 now. Don't know if it was already 2. Or maybe they took that out. They may have taken that out. But either way, we're going to take over this our house. I don't want anyone still thinking this is not our base. We won't be able to do anything about these towers, I think, because we need concrete or something like that. We could take over these towers. I don't like their placement. I'm not a fan of their placement because for one, we don't really actually need standing towers. I mean, concrete one's fine. We really don't need these wooden ones because we can shoot through. They do give you a little bit of safety. So if you're up here, you can, like, in a way, it kind of blocks a bit, but the concrete ones are significantly better at that. So if we're going to have standing ones, we'll do those. But these, like, down low ones are perfectly fine as well. In fact, I wonder if I can show the difference in them. Pillbox, there we go. And then there's the concrete tower, which is 12. In fact, I think the concrete tower is actually even better. So if we can get concrete towers, that's kind of going to be our deal. In fact, we should probably actually start trying to find a way of getting concrete or building some of these buildings that we need. Trap sign, we're not worried about. House, shack, not worried about that. Charcoal kiln. We don't have a pickaxe. So that's going to really limit us. Could build a workbench, but we don't have enough construction yet. Now, a mine, I don't know if you actually need a pickaxe if you have a mine. Let's just take over all these buildings. Should get our construction up. We have tons of wood. Like, absolute tons of wood. Oh, repair that because I guess we didn't repair it last time. Okay. Go ahead, take over this bathroom. Or, oh, it's already ours. Never mind. I think we took over most of these bathrooms. There we go. Let me check it while that's going on. I'm checking how my thing's going all right. The stream, sound wise. Yep. Okay. It seems like it's going pretty good. All right. So it seems like we've kind of got a lot of in the base worked out. I think we need it's mostly infrastructure at this point. Mostly infrastructure. We don't have any stone to take that over, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Also, kind of getting alcohol is another important thing to do, because we want to make as many Molotovs as possible to fight off defenders. I mean, fight off invaders. Sorry. Why is it? All right, so I think that's all the buildings, right? I'm gonna do one last quick check. All the buildings that we can take over, I think. Oh, the forest toilet. How could we forget? I'm gonna remove that forest toilet because it might be blocking something from. There we go. It's probably blocking something from working. Because sometimes if you build over the forest, I'm guessing that's probably gonna mean it won't be able to come back. And we want an interior form of wood if I want to lock down the base, so to speak. The woods will come back. So if you are playing and worried, that is not something you need to worry too much about. Those giant stones are blocking our view, which isn't great. But I think we actually should start getting the building traps. Traps, giant field of traps is going to be ideal. We may even set our own guy as the trapper. In fact, oh no, they've got the shovel and a decent construction skill. Oh my gosh, they can actually build some of the stuff we needed. You know, I'm gonna get them a toolbox. I'm gonna see if I can get them to build some stuff for us. Oh, wait, too much. Wait, I need that many helmets on you. I don't think. Or an extra backpack. Okay, there we go. They're gonna need extra weight for actually. Their fitness is probably absolutely to the floor, which is not great. They'll have to deal with the shovel. The catering. Don't use a catering bucket. Put that in there. And that will probably do. Only carry one thing at a time, and that's fine. Build. What can you build? Charcoal kiln. Workbench. We can build a workbench. Okay, that's good. We can build it next to this one. Or this one here. The other thing is I'm afraid I'm within range from someone coming in and shooting. So that's partly why I've been a little bit uncomfortable with how the setup is. Right now, if we're looking over top our base, let's pause. So we have a few weaknesses here. So our farm's kind of in the middle, which is somewhat safe from being shot at. We would like to block sightlines with our buildings. So like this one's not bad, but the entryway is faced inward, which is again isn't super bad. But the only thing is if someone tries to shoot, they're gonna be able to shoot at us right here if we're trying to do something clever and have buildings put around. So maybe here. That way at least it's somewhat blocked. We might be able to stand behind. Yeah, let's change. And let's work on let's get a shovel and have us do some of the digging. Do we have the shovel in here? So yep. Okay. Let's do some of the trap making. I think every door has a trap out of it so far. This one I think only has one. Oh, that's why it's so weird like that. All right, so dig trap. Okay, so we're doing 3 away, I think. Okay, let's have him have that. Oh, okay. I think they were asking how we're doing, and our guy had no interest. Okay, so now we can dig more traps further out. We could kind of set traps for people because we're playing kind of a more evil run. We're not gonna try to be. We're not gonna try to be. What? Like there's a joke is if you play a lot of if you do tabletop games, there's always the joke about lawful stupid. Lawful stupid is typically if so, normally people refer to lawful good, but a lot of times it can be lawful evil just as much, because a lot of times there's like the GM has a certain plan, but then the character for like let's say narrative reasons doesn't want to do that plan, or for that how the person playing doesn't want to do that plan. And it can be a good thing. It can also be kind of rough. So generally it seems like they can run over traps once they know. Now zombies, it seems like they can run over as many. They'll never know there's traps. They'll always run over traps and fall through them. It looks like humans can kind of, once it's been exposed, they tended to just be able to walk through other ones. So I'm not sure if that's a whole localized thing or what. But we need to be careful with how we're doing that. We may want to expand these so that we put some more around the door. Some right on around the edges. In case they try to go around in. Yeah, I like that. Oh, did we get them all? No, he did not. He's just tired, I think. All right, let's get all these. Construction skill went up. That's what I wanted. So pretty much we're just entrenching ourselves right now until we can. Because we've got food, we've got warm weather clothing, we've got kind of everything. Our farm's up and running. We could go and get more recruits, but right now I think it's best that we work on our base, getting our base all how we want it to be. And I think we want to maybe dig some more traps right past our last line. Just in case we run into zombies, and then we can open the door, and they're going to run the most direct line in. So that way we're like traps all the way down in here. And that should be able to get a ton of zombies. Because the thing is, once the zombie falls in a trap, basically you can only have that one there. If that makes sense? Like, it falls in a trap, only one's going to fall in that specific trap. But zombies don't become aware, in quotations, I guess, of other traps in the area, where humans do. So this isn't going to really help that much against humans, but it's going to be more useful against zombies. And unlike last time, I'm going to focus more about the door than just all around in a circle. Because I think that defense in depth is going to be a little more useful for us in this particular case. Okay. Because I think the biggest threat in the game are a mixture of humans and invisible strain zombies. Okay, I think we'll be safe from these guys, even if they come after us. They'll fall into the oh, don't. He automatically used the shovel. Or not shovel, but no. Okay, he fell. Okay, they shot us some shotgun shots, which isn't great. Not the end of the world. Okay. Reset trap. Okay, okay, so that does raise a problem. Reset trap. Okay, so let's throw these bodies. Okay, so we want bodies to kind of be our trap. So if we throw them here, we throw this one here. Basically, if zombies want to come eat these guys, they're gonna come over here. Zombies will eat zombies, from what I've seen, or at least based off of the fact that you throw zombie meat. How many zombies are there, I wonder, out here? Hey, notice me. Hey, over here. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's dead. Never mind. Okay, let's just kill these other zombies. But it seems like they favor people. So, like, kind of like how these guys are out here. So I'm going to just take this person. A zombie doesn't really care about me, so I'm not going to bother. And put them on the traps. So that should help us out. So that body pile we had, we should be able to kind of place on our traps. But we'll leave that there. Also, people will stop and look at bodies. So sometimes it's useful to have, especially if you're tricking traders into falling in traps. So I think we did. So I wonder what we did. We went. I think we did like a 5x3. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. We didn't do any corners. Okay. So we did. I think we did 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So wait. 1, 2, 3. 3 being directly in the middle. 4, 5, 6. So we're a little bit slanted, I guess, to one side. Maybe, I think. Yeah, I think we are. 7's better. There we go. So if any zombies, if we run into like an absolute horde of invisible strain zombies, this will be just absolutely devastating to them. And to be honest, there's really not much reason just to have as many traps as possible. Except if people kind of expose themselves, like in that case, of where like, oh, traps are around, things like that. I think it's just from when they're building, you can kind of expose it. If they see a trap being built, it'd be problematic. What's up? So humans can be a little bit tricky when it comes to traps. It's predominantly better against zombies. Because humans can sometimes kind of figure out what's going on. And sometimes even run over traps. At least I believe. As last time I played, that was kind of how it was working out. We got a little bit of clip in, I think, down there. That's not much an issue. Alright, so let's work on this one now. This one's going to be a little bit trickier. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we'll work our way out from there. And then we have those bodies right nearby, which we can help us out. Beginning, we don't have a lot of people yet, or that many people yet, so the raid shouldn't be absolutely horrible. Oop. What's that? Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. Now we do also need to watch out for if one of these people start fighting somebody. Because one of these people could have the invisible strain. We want to look out for a brain scanner. Because that will be the only way that we are safe. Alright, just realized. I'm going fast forward. Oop. Going super fast. Hold on. Let's demolish this trap, I think. I think we dug it a little bit too far out. Hold on. Let's do dig and see. Or that we didn't finish our 7 by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I think we. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we didn't finish the 7 by 7, I think. We have a lot of traps to make. You can only hope that they come into the trapped sides while we're waiting. Hopefully people aren't going to eat all the actual... Like, I hope they actually try eating the pumpkins before the other stuff. How hungry are we? Pumpkins cure a lot of hunger, but also they take a lot of weight. So I'd rather them eat that rather than all like the things we need to plant. Which would be really terrible if they get rid of all that. Okay, we got a shotgunner here. What's up? Oh, we got some refugees coming. Now, we could just let them die. Oh, we blocked our way out because we're not finished. Resume building, please. Oh, no, I think they're going to die. Oh, they noticed the traps. No, they noticed the traps because they saw that we were building traps. Okay, that's good. So let's go and see if we can let these guys in. That or someone fell in the trap and then they realized it. It seems like they realized it first. Okay, just look at the trade. Okay, what's your name? Trade. Someone has explosives. It's worth taking them, if only to just kick them out later. So, okay, so it looks like for Larry Gamble, we're gonna want to see if you can join us. Okay, and then what about these other two? What's up? Derek. Okay, so Derek has bad moods. That can be bad because that means if he wants to fight somebody. What's your name? Angela Coney. How about joining us? No thanks. And how about, well, we'll try Derek. Hopefully he doesn't beat somebody else. Nope. Okay, never mind. Kind of worried though when it says, because when it says, sometimes when it's saying that they get into bad moods, that means they can fight to essentially the death to one of your other colony members, which is not ideal. Stop following me, and then resume our building. Hopefully they don't just go through and eat all our stuff. I feel like they're eating the stuff from my stuff. I'm worried that maybe they can. Now, they could be angry at me considering that I took. They could be like, "Oh, you took one of our people." Okay, hold on. They had the explosive, right? And how are you feeling? Swap supplies. Let's take that explosive from you. Thank you. Oh, actually, no. We want you to have the arrow because you have a bow. Now, what are their skills? We'll take the gold though. It looks like we have everything recommended. We have all the stocks. We have a whole bunch of stuff. Where's their skill? Archery. Okay, they're not going to do firearms at all. Gotcha. They just waste a lot of our ammunition until we get real late game. That's when you can start giving everyone a shotgun like we did last time. Fitness is moderate at least. Now they can get really good at cooking and medicine, so that's something to keep in mind. Want to set up a cooking station? That's not a bad idea. I think we should probably. Oh, we need a piece of wood, I think, to do that. Scavenge, take some wood because I think this is where we're keeping a lot of wood here. I could try to sort this early on, but I'm not really sure what buildings we want to be here, so. What's up? Okay, so campfire, and we'll put it right. Since it's somewhat leaning that way, we'll have it here. They're standing right when I would want it. Move. Follow me. Stop following me. Okay. Campfire. So, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, so we're going to switch this person to the cook. Let's go ahead and get this person a... Oh, they need more weight. Okay, I do believe we do have more backpacks. Yes, here we go. Get my helmet too. Already have body armor. Give them a catering bucket, a pot, and a bunch of these. Because they'll need it. Take that. Wear these. Okay, there we go. And switch to the... Did I not take the pot? No, I took it. Why is it saying demolish? Oh, they don't have a knife or... Okay, hold on. They do not have a knife or flint. So we need to give them a knife. Maybe in here? Do we have a knife in here? No. Knife in the main base, I think, right? I think the well is attracting people. Just going here for water. See. Do we not have any more knives? No, we have a knife right here. We have not enough flint. No, we got flint too. Okay, never mind. We seem to have enough. Okay, so let's do flint and flint. Okay. Now we do actually have a campfire now. Suspicious me stew, not gonna do that. Roll chef. Okay, so they should be cooking everything. And hopefully we should grow stuff faster than we eat stuff. Now, I think they'll automatically cook some stuff. I just saw raiders on the map, though. Hold on. They're way up. But they are coming toward us, for sure. So I could try to intercept them. How are we doing on... We're not totally not sleep-deprived yet. So we might want to be careful about going out and fighting them in the state we are. We can fast forward a little bit, see if they get any closer. We do have a lot of traps, though. So... we could use that to our favor if they're trying to come after us. Whoa, boy! I almost fell through the ground. Oh my gosh! Whoop! There's a little bit of a. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's a little bit of a divot, I think. Just a little bit, I think. Not much. I think we forgot one of these. Yep, there we go. And then beyond that, we need to do some more traps around here too. So this was one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. That should help us out. Check the map. Okay, they are definitely beelining it toward us. We do have someone blocking them though. Oh! Someone stole our food. I think they stole our food. Yeah, they're attacking us. That's not good because one's got a shotgun and a pistol. Okay, so let's switch to them. Okay, well, they need to run. They need to go. They need to go here. I'm gonna have everyone go here. But Samson I'll have control over. I won't have him go there. Instead I'll have him throw a Molotov. Oop. There we go. Okay, I threw 2. That was probably unnecessary. Oh, no, there. Okay. Just in case. Okay, so you work from now on. Okay, we got a recruit. Okay, never mind then. Take all. Thank you. They may die. They are going to die if we don't do something. I'm injured. Can you help? Thank you. So we have them patched up, but they are going to be useless for the moment. They are really good at construction, or really, they're 3 already, and they can get even better. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. So yeah, they already have a pistol and it's loaded and everything. So we got that. It's funny, it's not considering them enemies. Now, it could have been a personal fight that they got into. Since it's saying orange rather than enemy. That may very well have been it. And some kind of personal fight. Are you guys tired? No. Alright, so stop following me. We have another recruit. The only thing is this is going to increase our difficulty, and they can't really do much right now. In the state they're in. So let's get them armored up real quick. I think I was about to be able to build traps. Wait, what's their weapon skills? Much better at archery long run. Firearm, they're kind of okay short run with a gun though. So I'll leave them with what they have right now. I'm worried about that later. There we go. Wear those pants. That should keep them safe for a little bit. I'll let them hold their pistol. We gotta start worrying about those raiders. They're getting close. So I think I'm going to have to try to handle them. I have a pipe bomb and some Molotovs, but I'm going to try to scavenge real quick and see if I can get some more. Take all the bombs with me. Just in case things get a little dicey. Let's run by. Open their gate just in case. This gate here. Unless they ran into zombies. They could have run. No, they're still around. Let's get our fatigue back a little bit. I also have another pistol. I have a pistol too, but I don't need to worry about that. I wonder if I'll be able to sneak up on this guy. Yeah, there we go. Easy enough. And 1 free gold. Here we go. And let's see. We're getting close to the raiders. Let's go ahead and try to see what we got. We only have 1 more Molotov. They're in water, so I don't really remember if water will affect it that much. So we need to worry about a pipe bomb. Now, pipe bombs, in my experience, have had a bad habit of sometimes being able to be absolutely awesome and take out every enemy. And sometimes it felt like it just took out one. Okay, let's go for the armored one. Okay, I think this is the one time, I think this is one of those times where it's awesome. Okay, you're kind of not really that big a problem. You don't have any body armor. So if I get close enough to him, I can actually snipe him in the back. There we go. Take all. That's actually really hard to accomplish a lot of times. A lot of times they're pretty quick to noticing you're there. Kind of proud of that one. See here. Drink from a river. Oh, we can't take all. Hold on. Okay, they actually had some nice stuff on them. So let's see. Let's destroy this water bottle. We don't need the extra ones. We want that last bit of armor if we can get it. If we can get it by dropping something. We don't need a normal baseball bat. Oh no, we also don't need a wooden plank either. So take the baseball bat. There we go. Cool beans. I think we did really well there. Hold on, scavenge. I think he's got camouflage pants. There we go. And let's see if he had anything camouflage on him. Raiders are probably the best source of camouflage gear in this game. Get the shotgun. Let's see here. I think I'm probably going back to Dark Dire for a little bit too. After I set up kind of a nice base here. And kind of alternate between the two. So I'm really wanting to get in a kind of like a little like a Dark Dire Academy going. I got already a playlist halfway working on that. Let's open and close that. Alright, let's put everything up we don't want. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need the bombs anymore. A whole lot of Molotovs. Molotovs are much lighter. Not a ton, but much, still much lighter. We don't need all these extra armors. Okay, we're running out of space in there. Put the pants in there still. Okay, yeah, we're really running out of space in there. Other building over here. Let's run over here and drop all the other stuff. Helmet. There we go. Alright, I think that turned out quite nicely. And then the frying pan, everything like that in there. I wonder if the frying pan can be actually used to cook something. We need to know. What's up? Okay, so good to know that whichever one's Aubrey is a bit fickle. Okay, now we need to get back to our traps. Okay, I think we lost some of the bodies that we had on here. Oh, we had more bodies on here. There we go. And then the next one, I think we were doing over here, right? And here, and then here. Hopefully I didn't just want to mess that up. Hold on. Let's check. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that seems right. I think we're doing pretty nice. I think we definitely are getting more people, which should start worrying us in terms of presence. Because we have 7 people. The only thing is a lot of them are bad at combat, so we may need to start worrying that we're going to end up in a situation where we're going to start losing people. Because we have more people than we have defenders. We have literally like 1 dedicated defender. Now, we do have a somehow amazing supply of bombs. I think most of these we recruited everyone we could find with a bomb. But I think beyond that, we're gonna need some like workshops and things like, or someone to actually start dedicatedly working on stuff like that. Actually, who had the next highest construction? Well, she can get higher construction, but resume construction. I'm gonna tell all these people to resume what they're supposed to be doing. Resume. Okay, you can start building arrows. The only thing is we don't have a lot of flint. We don't have a steady source of flint. It's the only thing I gotta worry about. That's the only thing I'm worrying about. In fact, I don't think we have any extra flint. I think everyone has as much flint as possible. A little problematic. So we don't have a steady source of arrows either. Extract gunpowder from pistol shots and try to make a gun with a different kind of ammunition. We don't have a place to actually put the gunpowder back together into bullets. So I think we're a little bit stuck here. So for right now, they're going to be able to do whatever they want. I think that the shotgun is going to be what we're going to want most everyone to use, just like last time. Let's pick them up and let's drop him on the trap. He's going to be our bait. Derek, you attacked us, so this is where you... Oh, I put him inside. Ew. Oops. Pick up. Drop him here. Maybe be one of our bait bodies. In fact, we need to watch out for our other bait bodies getting taken up. Is he already tired again? Oh my gosh. He has a hard time staying not tired. Yeah, we are way less guard heavy than last time. We have a bunch of our actual like maintenance group. We don't have many actual guards. Gonna do it ×2 just in case. Also, it doesn't look so zippy. Okay, we're getting our fortifications set. My recommendation is if you're doing anything, traps are just amazing in this game. Traps are amazing in a lot of games. It's particularly in this game. So it's pretty much the 2 walls past. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's fast forward. I still don't foresee a big attack because we don't have any towers yet. And towers really greatly increase. Towers and a bunch of fires will greatly increase who comes in to attack you. And we only have the 1 fire. Okay, we need to set to build more stuff. Dig. Okay, so I guess we already have traps there. I need to see how much how deep I made the other one. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna look over here. I don't think I did it quite 7 by 7. So I'm gonna switch to someone else. Has a shovel. Equip. Dig. See pit traps. So let's see how deep I dug it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 7 by 7 maybe. Oh, I switched to the wrong person. Dig. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, we got a zombie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get. Oh no, wait, 5. No, we did 7 by 5. Okay, so 7 by 5. Gotcha. Let's go see what happened over here. Something just fell in. May have been a bunny too. Maybe it just fell in. Maybe they've added a chance for it just to be tripped accidentally in rain. Or is that the zombie that just got killed? That may have been this guy. Gotcha. Dig. We could do by 7 if we wanted. 7 by 7. Here. Okay, there we go. Admittedly, it's not going to be super useful on this side because of those stones. But if we ever mine those stones away. Okay, I think they're switching. Oh, I think everyone's warming themselves by the fire. This is a little nice shot. Pretty much our whole community here. But, oh, slow it down. Got our whole community here. In fact, actually, we don't have an extra radio. I really need to set up the extra radio for the music. I really do like the ambience it gives. We got almost our whole community. Here, we have someone. Okay, as soon as our last person was coming here, everyone else decided to leave. Let's use this time to talk to our people. They typically like that. You're injured. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna help him with a bandage, I guess. It's funny, they said that stay away from them Valeria because they can get in a bad mood. I think they're the only Valeria, right? Unless we have another Valeria? Oh, we do have a Valeria ward, okay. Oh, I took something from them without knowing what it was. Hopefully I did not do the same thing and take their pants again. No, I took the water. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think our community is coming out fairly well. I think we need to just get our... We'll tell him to finish up the rest of the other side too. Well, I think he's got another side that he's working on himself. He hasn't finished all these either. The good thing is we have so much wood. Partly because there was a bunch of wood in these buildings. We're really weak on flint. So arrows are going to be a bit problematic, but that's it. Oh, there's someone walking around. That's right, that other person's base leader. The Red Rock Command, I think. They call themselves. Let's see. I think he was actually going to resume building on his own. Oh, reset trap. Reset trap. Resume building. I think it's going to be a little glitchier, though, with bodies. As you go up to the wall. He's already kind of interacting with the door a little weird. Oh, actually, I should just let him do his thing. We're gonna have absolute trap dead zones. Oh, whoa! Speaking of trap dead zones, don't shoot him. Just let him. Just let him fall in the trap. It's right there. Maybe we do need to do one little line all around. Like the fence in depth around the doors and just one little line all around the rest of the base. Kind of like we did last time, but but with these little zones up by the door. Best part is that way when some people are trying to they try to file in or something like that, you can have them drop. Since zombies are pretty much well, they're only melee combatants. Are they following us? Oh no, they're just done with their job, aren't they? There's other shovel person. Oh no, they weren't done with their job. See, he's done with his job. In fact, I'll have them be the trapper. Oh no, did they have another job? Oh, they're still building. Okay, I guess I must have set them to build those traps. Generally, you want one to be a builder, one to actually just repair the traps whenever they need to repair it. Okay, so let's see how far out we got here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll just go down. That easy. That's the best part of, and it only takes wood, and wood's everywhere in this game. That's why it's really best to have a dedicated lumberjack more than any other resource, because you will use it more than essentially every other resource. That or just have whoever's good at it dedicated to it. Let's switch to someone else so we're not jumping around as much. Whoop. Oh, speaking of zombies, let's get these guys. Oh, they're gonna come around. Oh. Okay, no. Okay, we're gonna all start using our. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. We went up in firearms though. How you doing on ammo? You know what? I'm taking all your ammo. Unload. You've lost your ammo privileges. How about that? Reset trap. Here you go. That was a very person-looking zombie. Normally they're kind of more green. I wonder if that's someone who got infected rather than pick up. Then pick up is pick up and move him back on over here. Maybe they added more shades of normally they're all gray, kind of grayish green. Oh, maybe they changed it. They're always normally all grayish green, even the different strains. You kind of see if I can show the face a little bit. You see, he's kind of bluey, kind of blue. Bluish gray. Normally they don't keep much of a. But I guess they're maybe adding more ability for them to look more uninfected. Yeah, he did steal our food. That's why. I think that people were getting more bold about wanting to take food. Let's come in here. Okay, so we don't need this area anymore to worry about it. Okay, I want to set you to a trap. Set roll trapper. Roll back, and I'm going to continue building all these traps. Oh, I accidentally got rid of it. Hold on, let's switch to the shovel. Dig. There we go. The good thing is I just need to continue off where I left off. And follow this kind of guide here. Oop. So I'm going to finish this real quick. I think we're actually going to save right here real quick. And thanks for watching. We got our base much better sorted in terms of defense. So we'll just have to see how it goes. We'll just have to see where I call it, how this defense in depth tactic rather than all around the base. I can already see some problem with range weapons with this idea. You kind of end up having them not, end up shooting rather than actually them falling into traps. So we'll have to see about what we can do about that. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a good one. All right, see you guys all later. All right, bye.